Okay, so I have luggage and I was going to take it up the very steep escalator, but I decided it's a little bit dodgy, so I'm going to take this rather long lift at the end of the concourse. It says concourse, but I'm not sure which end of the concourse I'm going to end up, so I'll just have to take my chances. So here you go. Thank you. I wasn't going to use the escalator. I think it's a bit steep with luggage.
Oh, yeah.
Concourse. Lift going down. Please stand clear of the doors. Lift going down.
Oh, so it took me to the right end of the concourse, which is good. Otherwise, I would have had to walk all the way from the other end, which is not good. The only problem with this end is it doesn't have a short escalator going up to the next escalator. It doesn't connect. So it's either stairs or lift. So I'm going to have to wait for another lift to go up. Just a little flight of stairs. Is it upper concourse?
Upper concourse, yep.
A little bit confusing. I thought I'd end up on the other end and I have to walk all the way over. Okay, I think it opens that side. Okay, so now that I'm out of the lift, I can actually go up the set of escalators now, which I usually do with my little wheelie bag. It's not a problem. It's just that set of steep escalators down to the metro, which is a problem. All the escalators from the metro, unfortunately, are really, really steep. So if you do have luggage, do not risk it. Take the lift. Even if it's at the end of the concourse, hidden away, take the lift. So I'm going up to the Grand Concourse, and when I get up here you will be familiar, if you've watched my previous videos, on where the country trains, interstate trains, inner city trains are actually departing from. I have to admit that Central Station is a beautiful building, a really old building, but a beautiful building, and what they've done to it is amazing. So they've got a really big departure and arrivals board, and those tracks there, I mentioned in a previous video that I think it was 13, 14 and 12 platform. They're the ones that were still being worked on, and then the middle platforms just there. If you can see, they're still barricaded off and not being used. You can see those three platforms there, 12, 13 and 14 are the middle platforms that were they were not in use before. Let's have a little look before I go to Melbourne. So there you go. So that's the reconfiguration project. Obviously it's not quite reconfigured yet. Okay, down the bottom there, through those exits down there, goes out to Eddy Avenue. That's to the light rail, to the Sydney Central YHA, and towards, if you want to walk, Haymarket. And across the road there is a park. It's been there for a very long time, but it used to be a little bit dodgy to walk through, not very clean, and a lot of homeless people used to set up their camps there. in tents on the side until they were all cleared out. And so you're not allowed to camp there anymore. I think Central Station's actually nicer to look at night time rather than during the day. I'm going to use the wide gates if they're available. I wonder if I can get through. Oh no, I need to tap because otherwise they'll charge me for the full journey. There we go. I didn't want to be charged. I think it was something like $8 if you go the full distance. So here I am with good track work, telling you what's track work. So it's now 7:12 p.m. as you can see from the clock, or around that time. There's not much here open. It's really bad here at the Grand Concourse because nothing is open at night. So you can't grab yourself a snack if you're going on the overnight XPT or any of the later intercity or interstate or regional trains. So you have to sort of get your stuff before you actually arrive. I mean, the vending machines, there are some, but they're not very good for a proper meal. They're just for drinks and snacks. So you can see the intercity. Okay. So platform 1 is over there, and that's usually when the Melbourne XPT usually departs on both the day and the night time. So the XPT, if you've seen my previous videos, twice a day, once in the morning at 7 something, usually, if they're on time, and departing 8 something at night, usually, if they're on time. You do have an option to actually check your luggage in, but I never do. And also there's the office there, one of very few offices where you can actually get a paper ticket or inquire if they have any last minute bookings or vacancies available on the train. Let's see. Alright, I hope tonight it's on time. Yes, 1 hour and 20 minutes it's due. Next service to depart. And viewers know that I've been on this XPT overnight train many times. So I'm pretty familiar with it. It's the check-in, luggage check-in counter if you want to check in your luggage. It's easier not to check it in actually, especially if you're getting off at night at a random station that's between Sydney and Melbourne.
Please do not get on this train.
There's a waiting room here, but usually it's pretty full, so I like to wait outside. Yeah, there's some seats in there, that's okay. And there's a toilet as well. I'm not quite sure. I always forget which end first class is. I think it should be the front end. That's the only thing I always forget, which end the carriages are at. Okay, and there's some vending machines for snacks and drinks only. So if you're really desperate, you can actually get some snacks and drinks for your long trip. I actually purchased a bottle of water, a banana, a small Toblerone bar, a croissant of some type with some cheese and spinach in it, and a egg and lettuce multigrain sandwich just in case I get hungry. I'm not that hungry at the moment, but just in case I do, I'll have some snacks for later tonight. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.